just hit record. I don't want to record today. Yo, what's up, guys? I'll record later. I'll record strangers later. I'm not gonna record this. It just gets scuffed up on my bitrate. I don't care. Who cares about the first 50 floors of Astro? I don't. I hope I turned on my web camera. Did I turn on my web camera? Hey, I turned on my web camera. What's up, guys? Hello. How you doing? Happy Saturday. I don't usually stream on Saturdays. Actually, I did stream on Saturdays for a couple times because we're doing some variety. But now Saturdays have turned into me trying to knock out 50 floors of Astro because it takes way too long. So, welcome to Astro. Sova, Crystal Data Center. Who's on Crystal? Is there anyone on Crystal? Kiambi, hello. I love you. Hello. Swiss, hello. What's up, guys? Dereal, good to see you guys. All right, we got a date today. I want to do some SOP later, so we got to knock out these first 50. So let's do it, shall we? Cool. Nice and chill, nice relaxing. Astro climb. You know, because Astro is very relaxing, obviously, right? What other job would you take in that is actually as relaxing as Astro? Clearly, nothing else. What's up, Requiem? Malceron, hey, thanks for the 10 months. Hi. Good night. Good night. Yo, I appreciate that. Thank you for the continued support, Malceron. I know I hadn't seen you for a little bit, but I thank you for continuing to keep that sub going. So, thank you for that. Tonight, we got the setup today. This is gonna become a thing, I think. I like this right now. You know, I inadvertently did a 1 to 50 on Astro because we ended a run like 2 weeks ago on Black Mage way too early, and it was like 11:30 or something, and I'm like, I can't do a Heaven on High run, but I also can't like what am I gonna, like, I'm not gonna end stream at like 11:30. I usually go to like 2 AM. So it's like, okay, let's just set up Astro, and timing wise, this takes like two and a half hours ish, and then I ended up really liking the pacing of it. Like, it was just brilliant. Like, okay, I did the first 2.5, knock it out, and then we do like 9 to 2 on we do 9 to 2 on Tuesday, then we go 9 to like 3 or 4 on Thursday. Like, it's perfect. So I'm probably gonna maintain this till in the situation that we don't clear Astro for however long it takes, or you know, if I have to actually go farm potsherds, you'll be seeing some Saturday streams, and we'll go in and set up a 1 to 50. So that is what we're gonna do. That's what we got. And that's why today exists right now. Machinist might be more comfortable, but it only has one healing button every 2 minutes, so it's 2 tiers below. Yeah, true. True. I mean, like, Astro has light speed, dude. It's like Machinist. You know? It's like half a Machinist. What's up, Gao? Hello, how you doing? Oh. But actually, we need to blow up this one because that's gonna be good to combust on. Dude, but I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. What are you guys up to? Hope you had a good weekend. Mine is chill. I just had a nap earlier and I was playing some Elden Ring. That's about it. Nice and relaxed. Decided to try and clear UCOB. Yeah, I imagine that's what one does, you know, on their free time. I just want to clear UCOB. Made it to Bahamut on the first day. Golden Bahamut on the first day? Wait, is there only one? Wait, there's multiple Bahamuts, right? You would have said Golden Bahamut if you meant Golden Bahamut. 2190 with Lust? Only Ashley can do. Imagine. Tesco? I don't know what Tesco Bahamut is. Remember, I never stepped into Ultimate. So you gotta tell it to me like I'm, you know, like 12 or something. There's 2 in UCOM? Okay, so the first one. Alright, got it. So that's like right before. Well, no, isn't there 3? Like, don't you have to deal with like the trio later? Or is that the second one? I don't remember. When you're fighting all 3 of them? Had an amazing weekend. Back in Heaven on High Warrior. I'm determined. Good, Swiss. That's what I want to hear. It goes Twin, Nail, Bahamut, Trios. See, I remember the Trios. Okay. So there was technically 3 of them, right? Wait, what? Wait. In the Trios, is there Bahamut in the Trios? Well, I guess that is, right? So, that was half right. Twin Nail, Bahamut adds... The other goal. Fierce Mechanics. Okay, so like you wouldn't refer to that as having seen Bahamut. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I remember that. And this is good intel, because I gotta, you know, when this topic comes up again, I want to really sound like I know what I'm talking about when I've never even done Ultimate in my life. Just part of Bahamut. Oh, okay. Oh, but it's like, I guess you would say it's like Phase 2 Bahamut or something like that. Okay. Got it. I say I saw Bahamut because we got past the raid wide and died to Twisters. Okay. Got it. So we get to gotcha. Okay. I can kind of visualize that part because I've seen enough UCOB. Well, I've seen a lot of UCOB. So I more or less know the cadence of the fight, kind of. If you start blurting out like face sequences and like ability names, I'm just gonna be lost. Like if you mention like towers, twisters, something like that, I'll be like, oh yeah, I kind of remember that. I try my best. Goof, oh, you're doing well. Reclimbing tonight as in my most recent careless dumb death. Yeah, I can relate to the careless, close, dumb death myself. I died so many times yesterday, it was sad. I died so many times yesterday to like just dumb stuff. Like I just forgot to heal like twice. It was like honestly embarrassing. But the other ones were just bad luck. I tried to do a witching play with 7 enemies and 3 of them were Cyclopses, and as the witching was rolling out... See, this is by the way, like, the thing where you look at it happen, and you're frustrated because it's like server issues, it's like, you know, the way the mechanics work, but then how I look at it is like, well, this is how it works. So if you didn't know, when it comes to witching, and you're witching multiple enemies, witching rolls out, like, it goes one at a time per enemy. It doesn't go like a pure AoE. And I think that's with all AoE in this game. So basically what was happening was I had like 7 enemies, I witching, and as it was rolling out witching, one of the Cyclopses got their ability off as the witching finished, and it hit me. So theoretically speaking, if that witching actually hit the Cyclops in the beginning of the list, I wouldn't have gotten hit to some extent. It was just bad RNG. But at the same time, I could very well just have been protecting myself and not been near the Cyclops, but I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to track 3 Cyclopses doing either Glower or 100-ton swing, and then also being in range for witching. So, you know, and then also trying to step on a landmine. So there's a lot going on, so it's just really unfortunate because I had that big pull like set and ready to launch and it just didn't work, so it's just, feel bad. Oh, I gotta, wow, dude, anytime I go on a monologue, you guys just go ham in chat, I love it, so let me just catch up a little bit. I think I'm halfway through it, got it. How are you supposed to beat 190 with Astro? Can Astro kill the... No, they cannot. Actually, Spruttle, the strategy that is ideal for Astro, and I had asked, I talked to Aurora about this a little bit, because he did both ways. You can kill the bomb. Killing the bomb is viable, but there's a lot of wasted GCDs to make it happen. So what you actually do is you take the bomb to the face. You just don't do damage on the bomb. You just take it to the face, you make it enrage. But you pump up a lot of regen, and you stay away from the boss. So like, you're away from the boss, you get hit with the bomb, you get deep frozen, but your regen will keep you up enough by the time the big boss comes to you, and then you're fine. And I did the 190 boss last week, and it was pretty clean. Didn't really have a problem there. So that is the going strategy, and your damage goes on the boss instead of the blue bomb. So that's the way to do 190, but of course it still takes a while. Ada, hello, good to see you. Like, I walked into 71 perfect comms way ahead in time, then I just then died. Yeah. It happens, man. It happens. It's okay, you did it once, you can do it again, it's fine. I had a stupid 61 death yesterday because I did land my play on Twitch and didn't go off. Oh god. I love when you press the button and you're like, oh yeah, it didn't work. Easy to watch, say, what's up, Ramza? Players are demotivating. They are, but you still learn from them, you know? You still learn from them. I learned from my mistakes yesterday, that's for sure. So, you know, it's always weird with me. I was thinking about this morning. I always, for some reason, after a couple of attempts, I just get very sloppy. And I tell myself, you just have to play clean. Like, on my end, all I gotta do is just not make mistakes, and we have a really good run. And yesterday was just a culmination of just a monstrosity of mistakes. They're just horrible. So hopefully this week will be a lot cleaner, and then we can make some good prog. So I'm hoping for that this week. Like, the way I died yesterday also, I wouldn't really call a mistake, it was just unfortunate. Like, thinking back at the scenario that happened, I would make that same mistake every single time. So the way we died yesterday, if you weren't there, was I pulled a bomb and a chimera, but it was in a hallway. And the way I was moving was backwards into a room. And as I was moving backwards into a room, I saw Wamora Kampa sneak in my camera. So I redirected and I went, so it's like I was going backwards, then I moved forwards. But as I moved forwards and I crossed the center of the Chimera used Ram's Horse. And I tried to run out of it and I was just way too in, and that's it. I didn't have sprint up either. And I died and that was it. That was the end of the run. So it was just like really unfortunate, and like, you know, you think of like the scenario of what I could have done better, and outside of just positioning the Chimera not in that place, it's like, how would I have predicted the Wamora Kampa like moving into did? So it just kinda sucks, but it happens. What's up, Wallen? Similar to Scholar 190 except regen instead of shields. Actually, on Scholar, I killed the bomb if I remember correctly. Spruttle. I'm almost certain I killed the bomb, but I have to look at my VOD. But I'm almost certain when I did Scholar, I killed the blue bomb. Because I think I wound up all my energy drains and just boiled it down. I think that's what I did. Hey, Fubar. I kind of make mistakes when I'm rushing. Yeah. I did that before, Ramza. That was my thing before when I was early progging before I had Necromancer. And that's why nowadays, like, every time you see my runs, they're clean. Like there's very rare times that I wipe under 130. But it's because I've adopted this kind of strategy of, we'll just play clean. Like, yeah, okay, we might go 10 minutes slower, but I mean, it's just 10 minutes slower. Not a big deal. At least I get up to the higher floors more consistent, you know? So I was doing Gunbreaker on Palace. Took a small break after floor 20. I came back to continue. I got trolled by a fake copper and died. Ah, yes. When you see a copper at 21, you have to steal. Probably even use a sustaining potion, probably use a witching. Those are probably the most deadliest things you fight outside of like worms in like 181 or something like that. That's how deadly they are. But it's okay. Again, lessons learned. You just gotta take the hits and then learn from them. But nothing else here. Yeah, I have like a little bit of a headache today. I thought about taking something, but I'm like, ah, whatever. I have like the nap headache. I took a nap earlier. I have like those nap headaches, and I'm like, yeah, I'll be fine. We'll just have some fun. It's like around my like top side of my head. One of those days. Getting complacent is easy. Died on Heaven High 83 snapshot. Going back in and died at 7 due to sloppy snakes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna die. Oh, I have IVD. Imagine dying on floor 7. Naps are an enemy more often than not for me. Naps are honestly, for me, it's the complete opposite. For me, naps are almost like the best sleep I get. Like at night for now, for the past like 2 weeks, I've been having really bad sleep, and naps have been really potent. So I usually do take them, but today was one of those days where it's like you wake up, and then it's like, oh, headache. Oh well, whatever. One of the big lessons learned is trying not to rush back to where you are in high death. It makes another, yeah, agreed. That is also personal experience, I'll say that for sure. I'm determined to get back in high floors, push another filed hard last night after Machinist fail on Warrior 81 plus. Oh yeah, let's go Fubar, let's go Fubar! You know, Warrior might get a huge, I might have to do a live tutorial on Warrior. What do you guys think? Should we do a live tutorial on Warrior? If Miss Zeppelin pushes Warrior, I might have to do one. She's gonna make it really popular if she actually commits to Warrior. What killed me on Astro? Ram's Horse. I was in Ram's Horse. It was a really unfortunate situation, Idort. I basically was fighting a Chimera. And I was backing up into a room, and I saw Wamora Kampa go into my camera. So I redirected and I went, so instead of backward, I went forwards. But as I went forwards, I went directly under the Chimera, and the Chimera used Ram's Voice. I had no way to leave. I didn't have enough time to get out of Ram's Voice. It was just like a really crappy situation. I wake up so disoriented with a headache and just drowsiness and persistence until I sleep properly. No amount of coffee will mend that. See, I wake up drowsy and like disoriented, but to me that's like I had a good sleep. Like, I don't know, maybe I just feel differently about it than you do, but are the zombies in weak to Karibu AoE? I just died to 3 on fusing using unused trying to lust. He was salty. Are they weak to Karibu AoE? I would kind of want to say probably because they are undead, but you shouldn't need to use it. What job are you using it on, El Yeeter, by the way? Let me get an idea of what job you're doing it on. Yes, unfortunately, so you got... Yeah. I mean, I honestly wanted, Godfather in, though. Godfather, another chance at Godfather would have been nice to get the repetition, but whatever. How long are your naps? Between 15 minutes and 3 hours. On Monk, because reasons. So... I'm not sure. You know, it's actually funny, El Yeeter. When I've done melee, I always handled the zombie ads by killing them in the middle. So like, if you can envision that fight, like the zombie ads come in, right, and they're all crawling towards you. I always park myself in the middle, and then I will let them come to me, and then I'll AoE them down. Now with even new Monk, I think I tried to hold on to like Elixir or something that's AoE. And I tried to do that. But I will say, for some reason, every time I watch other people do it, they think it's too risky, and that's understandable. So, with that being said, if you're handling the ads one at a time, or you're playing it safe like that, you want to try to get behind them, because if you get behind them, they can't turn as fast, so that's a good way to do it. But yeah, otherwise, if the other way I do it with AoE is I'll get them in the middle again, and I'll do Lust, and then I'll just hit them. It'll take 2 GCDs with Lust to take care of them in the middle. And you'll have enough time to get out of Void Fire, which is the AoE boss does. So that's kind of the multiple ways of doing it. Hey, you're fine. If you want to do it on Monk, please do. We do have a community member who did get Necromancer on Monk. So, you know. It might sound crazy, but hey, if that's the job you want to go for, then that's the job you want to go for. I was in the middle, but one behind me. Back didn't get... Oh, crap. Yeah, like, from my experience, if you... There's 2 things. So, if you're dead center, you will get them all equal distant. However, sometimes the boss is off-center, and I can understand how one of them might miss it. So, like, if you're lusting the ads, make sure you target the ads. Don't target the boss. So that way you get the AoE on the ads, not the boss. But that's one way to do it. Maybe I said about 10 nap time and respected it, it'd be different. I have 1 hour from naps. Anything more than that stuns me. I go to nap, naturally wake up when... My schedule's pretty flexible, so I'll just sleep and then whatever. It depends on kind of what I'm up to, too. Naps are no more than 1 hour, so maybe anything longer, I can forget sleeping that night. See, my sleep is trash. So, like, for me, naps, like I said, naps are, like, the best way for me to get actual sleep. So I don't care how long it goes, because I know my night sleep is just gonna be terrible. Thanks, Nini, I appreciate that. I was in the middle, okay, I read that. Aurora, how are you doing? Happy Saturday to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well on this Saturday. There's something I wanted to talk about, I forgot. Oh, El Yeeter. I'm not sure if you've seen this video. Since you're on Monk, it made me think of it, but we have our buddy Daraband, who made a video, 151 plus, about all of the trap locations. And we're talking a very extensive video. And that's going to be really, really good on Monk, because you can potentially study that video and now not even worry about traps anymore. Like, that's how good that video is. So something that, if you haven't seen that before, I would highly recommend maybe saving it if you want to take a look at it. Since you have the Faithful, it might be really, really useful for specifically Monk. Like, it's useful for all the jobs, to be fair, but it might be really useful for Monk, because you have the Faithful. I'm gonna redo my run as Gunbreaker and hope not to die from Copper. Yeah! Hey, just respect it. You see one, just respect it, Ada. That's all it is, just respect it. Rhino attack. Oh, there's no chest here, oops. Imagine me looking at the map. What's up, Zipper? How you doing? Do I want to strength? Nah, not really. Oh, I have light speed. Oh. Why light speed so early? I ate something that didn't work with me, so I've been trying to exist. Seems to be going around. I heard like the stomach bug was going around. My mom had a bit of a stomach issue last week, and now my dad seems to have one this week. I'm like avoiding it. But his might be completely different. I don't think it's a stomach bug though. He tends to just not eat correctly. So I have a bit vague question. It's okay. But how do you overcome a fail in high floors? I feel exhausting failing to having to start over. Today's the example, Nini. I failed 181 yesterday, we're right back in. For me, it makes me more determined to do it again. But everyone's gonna be different, you know? So I would almost recommend asking a handful of people, like not just myself, if anyone else wants to take a comment, take a stab at that question. Some people will like not play the game for a couple days, some people will go out for a jog, take a workout. For me, I gotta go right back in, you know? I just gotta do it again. Maybe review the VOD, see what happened, and then go right back in, because it's just like, I don't want to get defeated, if that makes sense. Now, also for me is that I'm swapping between Heaven on High and Palace, right? I'm switching jobs as well. That helps refresh me a little bit. Having to do Palace and Heaven on High twice in a week really helps me. So, you just gotta find the one that works for you. If you gotta punch a wall, just don't break your hand. Something will work. 320 and you're restringing your guitar. Nice. Sir Pandy, welcome in. I hope to keep you busy. Gotta say, Tank just feels good in Deep Dungeon. Haven't given Warrior a real try yet because Behemoth, but trying. Oh, but Behemoth's not too bad anymore. The only way to fail is to keep trying. Anything else is learn. As long as you're learning, you're growing. Oh, I love that Nash. I love that Nash. I look at them like a learning experience. I'll try to push through, not do the same thing. I lost Scholar Run for 90 an hour ago, doing Bard now just for fun. That's what I like to do. Switching jobs is a good way to opposite. There you go. Thanks. By the way, thanks team. Thanks for coming. Thanks for saying this. Ross, what's up, dude? Oh, I stood in that. Wait. Oh, I thought that did it without. Usually when I die stupidly, I just rage climb a few sets. And this is me rage climbing. Look how ragey I am, dude. I'm so angry. Today I got to 144 Gloom Plus auto heal disabled, found a rage, stepped on a luring trap, spawned 3 gargoyles. Oh shit. Dude, I spawned 2 gargoyles one time on Red Mage, and I thought I had enough time for witching, and the correct play was erasing. Like, that was how insane that was. Unreal. It's fun getting angry about your death and getting back in. Get a floor further. I also did a random Reaper run to freshen up a bit. So you have a couple people switching jobs. You have like myself who just goes right back in. No one punches a wall. No one flips the table. No one yells at their pets. Does that not help you guys? No one goes for a run. Well, actually, you know, maybe going outside is kind of scary, to be fair. I'm sure a lot of you are like true gamers. You don't really go outside, so that's also true. You kick yourself. You kick yourself. Where do you kick yourself? May I ask? I kind of panicked and popped out of transformation instead of using the potion first. Oh. Yeah, don't worry. So I died when I popped 2 gargoyles, Kiami, which killed the run. That's what happened to me. And yeah, it was me kind of like, okay, what am I doing here? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do witching, and then I get double bleed and I died. So it's like, yeah, I learned the same lesson, and that's why I know now that it has to be erasing. Beaver Run went okay, got to 89, died to Greedy Blast Chestnut. Oh no! Oh, I hate that. I like to do 2034s almost immediately when I force set up a new file. I go right to bed. Like last night. Actually, you know what? Actually, what happened last night was I ended stream because I wasn't gonna do anything, but it was too early for me, so I just like played Elden for like 30 minutes and then went to bed. Died yesterday to triple on Reaper, even with full CD and strength. Yeah, no. The double bleed, the triple bleed even is just too much. When I died to my last behemoth before getting past, I was fuming enough. Having to step out on the balcony really pumps you up past that though. You have a balcony? Sweet, I don't have a balcony. Balcony sounds badass though. I used to get so salty when I was going through the first titles. I feel like you either quit or get numb to the high floor wipes. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm numb to it because it kind of sits in me. Like it kind of sits in my brain a little bit, but it also doesn't really bother me too much. I mean, I guess it's happened so many times. It's like whatever at this point, but. Kind of random question, but what do you think is more likely to clear a job your company? But what do you think is more likely to clear a job you're comfy with, or one of the more known ones like machinists? I guess it really depends on what job we're talking about, right? Because if you're like, hey man, I'm really comfy on Astro, yeah, I'm not sure you're gonna do better than machinists, right? But then if you're kind of looking at say the top 5 jobs, and this is the case right now with Zepla, who's doing her runs, and Naxty kind of convinced her to give Warrior a try. I proposed to her. I'm like, hey man, if you're really good on Warrior and you're really comfy on Warrior, I think you might have a better time on that job. I think if you're looking, if you consider all the jobs semi-equal to performance, let's take the top 5, right? So let's say top 5 is, I don't know, Machinist, Warrior, Dark Knight, Reaper, Summoner, which I'm just tossing jobs out there. I think with amongst those top 5, if you pick the best one of those 5 that plays best for you, you might clear better on them. I mean, a lot of times the people who don't like Machinists either don't like the kiting. Like, basically, for the most part, a person who doesn't like Machinists doesn't like kiting. So, maybe you don't see... Unless someone is, like, in love with Summoner, you probably don't see someone taking Summoner over Machinist, which is, I would say, a little less common. You definitely will see people take Tank over Machinist, though, because that's a completely different playstyle, right? It's a melee up front versus a kiting job, so that's probably where you'll see potentially a difference there. And I can definitely say at least someone out there, for sure, probably had a better chance on Warrior or Dark Knight or Tank versus Machinist. When someone masters a skill, it means they previously failed at a lot before they stop learning, says Requiem. I try to remember that, I got a little bit better, then get back in there next one. Hey, that is in essence the definition of a roguelike, and that is what we're playing, Requiem. You know? Your failures are satisfying. That was the best definition that I heard for a roguelike. Your losses are satisfying. Because you learn something, and you take it into the next run. That's all it is. And you have to lose to take it into the next one. I honestly can't do Machinists because the way Hypercharge works, they can't fit in 5 GCDs. Oh yeah, that's true. High ping is also an issue. That's true, and then tanks would be way better for someone with a high ping because you don't have to worry about the clipping. Even with Dark Knight now, right, Sova? Dark Knight now having the charges for having the stacks for Blood Weapon is probably huge if you're thinking about doing Dark Knight. You know what annoys me most about Machinists being squishy? Tank spoils you. See, for me, the way I look at Machinists, though, is that, I mean, if I'm not getting touched, then I'm not squishy, right? That's how I kind of look at it. If you don't take damage, you're mitigating. I think if you're main to say Astro, sticking to the same role, but oh yeah, true, what Aurora said is not bad, too. Although I would almost think sometimes Aurora, like, I guess maybe you would, yeah, Sage would be, wait. No. You know what would be a better comparison potentially, Aurora, is like White Mage, right? Because I bet you someone would have this thing about shield healing versus regen healing. So I guess White Mage would be the better pick in that kind of scenario. If someone really gets kind of nitty-gritty in the topic. I mean, you're taking the healer as the grand scheme, and I would not disagree with you. Like, I prefer Sage over all the healers right now, but I haven't taken in White Mage. But I know that there are people out there who are like, yeah, I kind of hate regen healing, or I hate shield healing, and I prefer the other one. So I can totally see that as a totally good example. I can't play Machinist because of ping as well. Machinist minigames by running and crippling enemies. I try to tank in Heaven on High as well, but if it's such a slog person, yeah, see, and there you have right in like my one chat window, you have the variance of people giving their reasons as to why one is better than the other, and that's perfectly fine, you know. That's definitely the thing I want to be pushing all the time whenever this topic comes in, right? Because like you go into another person's chat and like they ask that question when they're kind of like just novice at Deep Dungeon, and people are just like, you know, unanimously like, yeah, Machinist, Red Mage, and they don't give a reason why. They don't give like the whole like, you know, personal thing to it, and then sometimes you might be steering someone to like really an incorrect decision only because everyone said it's the way to go. But always have to sneak in and try to put in that fact about it's personal preference. You believe Machinist King PoTD? It's tough, you know, Ramza, it's tough. You know why? When I had that experience on Reaper, oh my god, like I did honestly the best on Reaper than I had on Machinist. Although, when I then took Machinist thereafter, we did really good on Machinist, but I was getting to bosses on Reaper faster than Machinist, like hands down. Reaper was insane. But, you know, that's a personal thing. So I would almost argue Reaper's king. Like, it's really interesting. Like, I honestly would love to take Reaper in again, but man, I had such a good time on Reaper. We've cleared it twice already this expansion. I'm probably still salty from dying into a landmine 66. I just want tank privilege. Fair. Ren, hello. It's just I wondered if those jobs having the highest clear rate machinists are actually the highest because they're easier in the sense for people. But it's starting to believe it's the way. Yeah. No, Ren. You make a solid point. Here's an example I want to give to you. Okay, you ready for story time? There's more story time. Grab a campfire. Don't burn your house down. So in Shadowbringers, Gunbreaker was the favorite. It was the favorite because it had the most clears. So you just can't deny that, right? Like Shadowbringers locked and loaded. That the expansion is come and gone. So you count the clears, boom, that's it. But one of the main reasons that I remember someone telling me why Gunbreaker may have been popular was because if some new player was coming into Heaven on High, or some, like, you know, person who really doesn't have all the jobs leveled, well, they can unlock Gunbreaker and just level it once and boom. I could suggest to you that Warrior is fantastic, which, by the way, in my opinion, I think even in Shadowbringers, Warrior was superior to Gunbreaker. Well, if the person didn't even have Warrior unlocked, they gotta go through 60 levels or buy a job boost. Like, they're probably not even gonna try the job out. So in your question there was a potential that Gunbreaker was purely popular because of the ease of access, and it was a good job. Like, it wasn't a bad job, it was a good job, but it might have been a lot easier to get access to. And so people chose that over Warrior. And, you know, that was one of my first live tutorials I put out there too. I didn't really put out a Warrior one so much later, so potentially that kind of snowballed into that knowledge, and it spread that, like, okay, Gunbreaker's the way to go. So, yeah, it's fair that sometimes it might just be a popularity thing as opposed to truly the real king of the jungle, if you will. But I think if you start asking some of the, like, we're getting way more Omni clears now. I think if you ask some of the Omni clear runners, they might not say the job that you think is popular as their best job. Like, I would say Palace of the Dead for me is gonna be Reaper, almost. Like, I would almost really argue Reaper. Heaven on High, it's probably Warrior though, and that's kind of undoubtable. And I think a lot of people will agree with Warrior, to be fair, but it's Warrior for me. I'm also doing much better with Dark Knight Heaven on High than with Gunbreaker. I like Dark Knight better than Gunbreaker, in my opinion. I like that job a lot. Regardless, we can only create the best class of Blue Mage. Hell yeah, I love yous. By the way, can update, it's super nice, yeah. So we can just lean more into content deep dungeon. It may average out higher rates, but it doesn't apply to people who gravitate towards the skill set the tank may require. Yeah. Reaper's so strong, but 181 plus boss gets you really scary. Oh yeah, it's real scary. It's super scary. Okay. Hey guys, buy some coffee. I'm not gonna lie though, I will say that their representatives are, like, maybe it's mean, maybe I shouldn't say this, but then it's just me being honest, but their representatives are kind of slow at responding to me, so it's a little irritating. But their product is good. Like, so I got an email from the Javi Coffee people, from another person. Like, I got this offer from let's say person A, okay? Person A came to me, gave me this offer, took it, signed up, boom. So now you guys can get coffee discount code. I'm getting the commissions. I already have made some of the commissions from what you guys have bought, okay? So that's said and done. Like, okay, good. Hey, Giggles. Now, like a week later or something, person B comes in, and I guess, you know, they saw what was going on with how you guys are buying coffee, and like, hey, we'd like to upgrade you to ambassador as opposed to an affiliate. I'm like, okay, cool. Can I have more information? Okay. So they get back to me like, I don't know, 5 days later. And then they like drop, they're like, yeah, like I asked them like something, so they respond to it. And then I say, okay, I'm kind of interested, let me know, whatever. They don't get back to me 2 weeks later. It's like 2 weeks they get back to me. They're like, okay, here, sign up for this thing. Just put your information and you're in. And I get it at the morning. And again, this is 2 weeks after I said my response. I get it in the morning. It was like my work day, so I was busy for the day. They send me another message like 7 hours later. They're like, hey, so we sent you an email. Let me know and like respond to us. I'm like, bruh. I waited 2 weeks for you to get me, and now you're like getting on my case for not responding. I'm like, oh my god. So then okay, I respond finally because I'm able to, and I ask you a whole bunch of questions. I'm like, so I can't really sign up for this thing unless I want to know this information. And this was Wednesday. It's now Saturday, and I haven't gotten a response yet. So it's a little annoying to say the least. But again, the product is good, so at least there's that. And at least the payouts are not being held back at all. Like, that would be really weird if, like, the payouts are just, like, not existing, but they're happening. So at least that part's working, but this is a little weird. Seems slow too, but tastes good. Yeah. I know when I got mine, it took, like, I would say normal, but yeah, I don't know. You know, the whole package does matter. I'm not gonna lie. Like the full package, not just the product, the customer service and all that does kind of you know matter. But I'm just being honest with you guys. I just want to be honest with you guys on that one. Like I said, I would never sell you guys a product that I wouldn't endorse myself. So. Eagles, I hope you're doing well. So today, by the way, excuse me, I'm burpy. After we do the 1 to 50, I'm gonna hop into Strangers. I've been itching to play Stranger Paradise, guys. We were doing speedruns, and I am competing in the PS5, PS4 leaderboards for the speedruns for SOP, and there are 13 competitors right now, and I'm ranked 2 in the world. So I'm trying to chase down rank 1, so I've been really excited about doing that run. So I'm gonna chip weight a little bit today. We're gonna do that a lot on Monday. That's my designated day for that one. And do that. I'm super excited now because I found some things I can change and adjust, and I hope that hopefully even today I might get a PB today. That's how confident I am with the run. So we'll see. Also, I can't really sleep before like 3 AM, so I need to kind of go into 3 AM. You gotta match his minute time save. I know I gotta try, but he's gonna go faster this week again, dude. He has, I think based on his his PBs, like if you did all the PB segments, he can go as fast as 141, and he said he wants to go sub 140. That's his goal. I'm like, oh my god, stop getting better. All I'm doing is chasing him. Honestly, it's irritating in a good way because I want to like get to the point where I'm innovating. Like I'm thinking of new strategies that could work, but I've just been spending all this time chasing him that I have no time to like think of new strategies because I gotta solidify the current ones. It's insane. Yeah, he said he came into chat and he said that this is his passion project, the SOP speedrun. I'm like, great. I'm glad I'm competing against someone who took it as their passion project. Fantastic. Oh boy. Makes it fun though. Not gonna lie, it is a lot of fun to be chasing someone, right? Sometimes being top of the king of the hill, the motivation may not be as high, you know? Even if you have that kind of quality or that characteristic, you know, you do it at more of a leisurely pace. Like, okay, maybe you do want to get better, maybe you see things that could get better, but you're not kind of like competing against something that's above you. But, you know, competition is freaking fun, dude. Boo-da-boo. 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 Hey Catman, what's up? Happy Saturday. Good old 15. Oh, it's Gloom. Mimic. Not this time. Lucian. Miss a Recipe Reborn! Hi Lemon Drop, how you doing? Lemon Drop, I'm really proud of you, by the way. I said that in my mods channel. Because a lot of my mods love your stream, right? I mean, we all love your stream, but we were like really proud of you. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Lemon Drop's famous now. Hey guys, by the way, shoutouts to our awesome friend. And Ren, hey, thanks to Tier 1. Thank you so much for that. Shoutouts to Recipe Reborn. By the way, so she's the master chef of 14, right? She cooks on stream and she cooks game food. She's gonna be on the Square Enix official channel cooking on Wednesday, dude. The Square Enix official channel. Holy shit. That's Wednesday, 11 a.m. Was it? Wait, what time was it? 11 a.m. Pacific or Eastern? Yeah, they're probably Pacific, aren't they? They don't know what the best time zone is. They just gotta pick the crappy one. It's amazing. It is Pacific. Wednesday to... I could be there though. Yeah, I can watch for a little bit. Yeah, she's gonna be on the official Square Enix channel, dude. I'm proud of you, dude. Thanks for passing by the way. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Ren, by the way, again for that tier 1. It really means a lot. I am very appreciative of those subs. So thank you so much. Feku! Wait, Catman said, I beat the 150 boss on Machinist today. Not even close. yeah, the boss honestly is easier than the gargoyles, yeah. Aw, Ren, thanks for gifting a sub. Did I die? Let's look in chat. I missed the chat. Feku says, yeah, happened to me, got world record in F1-50, I completely lost motivation to play. I really need competition if I really want to... So, does that mean, Feku, that you don't have world record? Because I remember when Square Enix put out that competition for SOP for speedrun, someone in the tweet posted, "Hi, Final Fantasy 15 world record holder here reporting for duty." That wasn't you, was it? Been busy lately, estate stuff getting easy now? Good, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I've been really busy on my end too, but that was a highlight of my day to see that tweet, not gonna lie. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. Thanks for giving the sub to Red Hand, I appreciate that. Malefic. This Morble's kicking my ass. Yeah, 2 more months for badge. 2 more months for badge. That wasn't me. It's been a few years when that happened. It's been beaten since. I haven't got back to it. A few years, yeah, I imagine. That just stuck in my mind because that was intimidating when I saw that. I'm like, oh great, I'm facing against world record holders. Great. Not that I did particularly well. When I did that competition, it was you had to do action mode in SOP, and it was a speedrun from beginning to close to the end. My speedrun was 7.5 hours, man. That was my time. 7.5 hours. Oh, so fast. And nowadays I'm going 140 now. Well, 148 actually. You like red? Red's a decent color. Hey, Cat man, thanks for gifting the sub as well for Little Murky. They gave me a heads up last night about the post, but I was touching grass while my phone was... Damn. How does touching grass feel like? I don't even know what that feels like. Is it like dirty? Does it fight back? Does it like bite back? Actually, Canadian grass is probably a lot different than American grass. It's nice, but I get a bit sunburned, very small amount. Rip. Actually, the weather is really nice today. It was really nice out today. But I'm having a lot of issues sleeping, so I just took a nap today. And it sucks. You know what sucks about that? Like I had issues sleeping a number of months back. But like right now I have issues sleeping, but it's literally, I can almost guarantee it's not stress, because I am not stressed right now. I'm like in a really good spot with things. So it's like I know it's not stress, so it's kind of irritating. It's like, what the fuck's what's fucking my sleep right now? So I'm like trying different things. Actually, one of my friends gave me a sleepy gummy bear that I'm gonna try tonight, see if it helps me, because I don't have anything in the morning. But it's been a little bit of a struggle for me to figure out how to fix my sleep. On my hands, tip of my nose. Ooh. There is only one time in my existence that I got sunburn, and that was when I was wearing like a cutoff shirt in like Hawaii. When I went to Hawaii the one time in my life, I got like shoulder burn. Oh my god, it was so bad. So that's the only time I ever got sunburn. Is it temperature with some? Well, it's like body temperature. Like I have fans going and I'm right next to my vent, but my body temperature is just wacky. So I need to do something. I think it might be my blanket, potentially, but I'm going to be trying a number of things to see what helps. More likely to be nice because the geese have absorbed all the hate. True. You know, it's true. The geese over here like to eat up all the grass. Actually, when I was going by around town, we saw baby geese eating up the grass too. They all respawned. Them geese respawned again. They're like already big too. They're like almost adult size already. Steel. Insomnia, the way to go, Sag. I don't say, I mean, I don't think I have insomnia. It's just, I mean, maybe I do, but I don't know. I'd rather figure it out on my own though before I go to a doctor. A doctor's gonna tell me, I'm like, you know, hey, just take this medication. It's like, no, I'm good. I'll just figure it out. Shoulder, neck, back burns are the worst. First when you try to see out. I sleep with a lot of accessories, weighted blanket, earplugs, like. I gotta try. I'm trying things now. I gotta try things. I think my blanket is the culprit though, so I'm gonna try to see, but I can't go without the blanket because I'm gonna be cold as fuck. This is really weird, but anyway, I'm gonna try. Earplugs. Wait, do you have those fancy sleep? Do you have fancy sleep headphones? Wait, earplugs. I'm so stupid. It's not a fucking neck pillow. I bought this, like, do you know the purple brand? I bought that pillow recently. It's been really nice. Because I thought it might have been my pillow. I will say my pillow's better though. Like I am really happy with my upgraded pillow, but that was not solving my sleeping issue. If anything, it solved my not getting strained when I woke up issue. my I'm old as hell, I'm going to have a strained neck when I wake up issue. That got solved. That's pretty good. So stringed and tone. I hope my neighbor next room did not hear too much of it. Maybe they enjoyed the beautiful music surpanding. I just closed my eyes. Thanks, Jason. You contributed to this chat very well. But you know what's really weird is I do knock myself out for like minutes. Like I will start skipping like 10-30 minutes here and there. It's just I can't sleep past 3 hours. 3 hours is the most I can sleep straight. Find it possible to sleep when it's hot, but yeah. I think I need to maybe go with a sheet as opposed to a blanket. That's probably what I need to try to do. I'm gonna try something different today to see if it helps. String sounds annoys heck though. I don't know. I'm super like ignorant to that, so I'll just take your word for it. Small dog or small. I'm more of a cat person though. So I cuddle with a cat that would never be there because they're off doing world dominance again. I have nothing against dogs though. Like I know, like Lemon Drop, by the way, Recipe Reborn has the cutest dog, like the best dog ever. And honestly, if I had not specifically Kupo, but I've had a dog very similar to what she has, I think I would be okay with that. Like, that's the temperament of an animal that I would like to have. Like, super chill, you know, just a really, like, calm doll. That's the one I want to have, dude. Yeah, but I would suspect that I'd probably have better luck. Well, first of all, I do like cats, but I'd have a better luck with a cat than a dog. Let's put this away. You're speedrunning sleep? Yeah, I need to stop that, dude. Oh, I'm not gonna get the speedrun. Feels bad. I should reset. Yeah, you need to stop speedrunning sleep, dude. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, you're not dead yet? Okay. Combust, please, dude. You're supposed to be my biggest damage dealer. I'm not killing things in defense that fast. Oh, no steal. Hey there, man. I'm doing pretty well. Hope you're doing well this Saturday. What's up, dude? Oh, Darren, I don't know if you heard me say this yesterday. You might have been doing your thing, but I was joking how we can call you the biggest trap ever, but then whenever you hear it, it's going to sound like a compliment, right? Because usually if you call someone a trap, it means they're like the worst person ever, but not in your case. not in your case, dude. You want to be called a trap. Hell yeah, dude. We, yeah, a lot of people like Chile emotes more than mine, but it's fine, I accept it. For now. Sooner or later it's going to, I'm gonna have to have a word with her, but, you know, until then, we're good. I do it for the I'm just gonna very, you know, casually call you a trap all the time. But only the guys who know what I'm talking about. And just to inform anyone, just to keep you in the joke, Mr. Daraband has released a video showing every single trap in 151 Plus in Palace of the Dead. Every single one. By studying his video, you can never step in a trap. What just happened? Oh, hi Xena, what's up? That's how it always starts to meme, and suddenly you're male wearing it. Oh well, how do you know he's not already doing it? I mean, he's already a Lala. I don't think I saw him wearing a maid outfit earlier though, but he was definitely a Lala. Halfway there. Xena, how you doing, dude? What's up? How's life? How's Morbius? How's Morbius doing? Did you go watch Morbius this weekend? I've been good. I've been busy. Sleep sucks again, but it's alright. It's a different reason now. I originally thought sleep was because stress, and now it's like I know for a fact I am not stressed out. So I gotta figure it out. It's now Morvin Discord. Did you rename it? I don't appreciate this. It's alright, it's fine, I'll fix it later. Oh, there's another Morble. I found it. Bought myself a new Fitbit to track sleep. Ooh! There was this thing. Okay. There was this thing. It was a ring. I saw it advertised watching a sporting event. It was called like OVA, I think. Like it was like OUVA or something like that. It was a ring. And I'm like, oh shit, this looks kind of cool. So like it's supposed to track your heart rate, it's supposed to track your sleep and everything. I'm like, okay, I would kind of like a ring. Okay. But then when I looked into the website, for you to get statistics, you had to have a subscription. A monthly subscription to get your statistics. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, hold on. Have I considered seeing a sleep expert? I mean, I've considered it, but more than likely I won't. I'm gonna try a couple things. Like, unless I'm completely exhausted with whatever I have, then, you know, maybe I will, but... For now, I'm still surviving, I'm still alive. I'm amused how everyone in Aether knows me as a Lala. All I see is a Lala when you're on stream. Maybe. I could just be getting old, too. Have I considered just sleeping? Yeah, when I sit on my chair and I recline my chair, I sleep awesome. When I sit in my bed and I lay there, fuck. My ult is a Lala just cause Joe character, haha. So I've never seen your main then, I see. Dude, you guys have seen my chair. My chair is badass, dude. It's the comfiest shit ever, man. Spent good money for it, and I'm getting every dollar. Okay. Yeah, Jason said speedrun sleeping. I'll figure it out, guys. I'm gonna try something tonight, and if I'm late to stream, then I slept awesome. If I'm late to stream is in like 24 hours. If I'm late to stream tomorrow, guys, we did awesome. Only reason I'd miss streams because I'm sleeping. Boop. Oh, sight. I pray for you. I kinda don't want to miss stream tomorrow because we're gonna do a summoner live tutorial. Someone asked for it, and I'm like, okay, sure, we'll do it. It's that easy, guys. You just gotta ask. Ask and you shall receive. But I also have to be in the mood for it, so that's a different story altogether. I just realized I don't have AoE. Dancer revisit Heaven on High? I could. Actually, I could. I finished up Black Mage. I could go to Dancer next week. You want me to do Dancer, Jason? I'll do Dancer. Liver Pox, hey, thanks for Prime Game. I really appreciate that. Back-to-back Gunbreaker. Wait, why Gunbreaker? Oh, you like Gunbreaker. You're weird. Yeah, that's true, and I should probably do like an updated version of that. Oh, hello Johan. Don't mind me just running around Donut Room. Hey, you're not dead. You should die eventually. Okay, you're not dead. You should die eventually. Need to go back to PoTD, do it. Still here. I used to have difficulty sleeping due to anxiety and found some natural herb that pill to help you with sleep. Yeah, I started taking like more vitamins and stuff because I hadn't been doing well on vitamins, and that did help for a while. And it's not like I stopped taking them, it's just, I don't know if it's ineffective or something changed in me. So I gotta just make my adjustments. Oh, it's a lemon. Watching people like Ben Rice play is wild because he's a new player that also Matrix 2. Yo, Ben is a student, dude. He is a student of the craft. Wow, man. God, that's why that guy is such a good fitness expert, man. You can tell that the attention to detail that he gives to his craft is incredible. Unreal. And you know, it's interesting because I think he has publicly, like, he puts publicly that he has ADHD. Like, he doesn't hide the fact that he has ADHD. I feel like he's one person who really seems to, like, put that to his advantage, right? Like, he uses that to, like, really study, and write down notes and all these things. Like, it's incredible. Like, I'm just impressed with the amount of knowledge that he has studied and understood in the short amount of time that I've got to know him in this content. Unreal. Unreal. And that's why he's a big channel. That's why he's really good at what he does and everything. Like he's an awesome dude. It really is. I'm extremely impressed with him. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. There's a reason that he's a pretty moderately sized channel, you know. Especially when his focus was really like, oh, he said he did speedruns, or he modded. I think he said he did a speedrun, or he was a mod for a speedrun community. But he is definitely a fitness expert with the lifts and stuff. But man, this is by the way the one thing that has always impressed me with gaming, was that people really come from everywhere. Right, we had a viewer today who I know. He's mentioned it before. He's talked about it. Who works at a fine dining restaurant, which I thought was badass. Right. We have the master chef herself that's going to be on the Score Next channel soon. Then you have the fitness expert who lifts weights for competition and then does deep dungeon. Every walks of life. It's so cool. So cool. I have too many projects in PoTD. I really need to get them finished off. Yeah, you're running out of time, dude. End of the year, man. You gotta get it in before the next deep dungeon rolls in. Wait, is there nothing else here? I knew there was something else here. Yeah, I'll kill his GCD. Oh, I overkilled him. I was filed. Hey, Lake. Well, so far so good. I'm not gonna. I really like that I've split Astro into 3 days now. This is like very comforting and relaxing. The one job that I have to split into 3 days. Hey, I made it through 18 other jobs without having to split into 3 days, but this one, we gotta do it. Did a major milestone in my project getting their website to working state, and I just focus on blasting through content. Nice. Let's go, man. Let's go, Almush. What I want to hope for is when the next deep dungeon rolls around, and this is kind of to everyone listening, to the community and such. I want to have like us, the current community, be like, yeah, we're ready to help you all out. Like that kind of feeling of like, this is what this community is, because you're gonna get a lot of eyes on the new deep dungeon, obviously. So we'll give them a home. And right now, I feel like we have a home, but I feel like we're reinforcing the home right now. Right? We're making it even better than it was currently. And it's all that prep state. Everyone's getting prepped for that new one. And I think all of this is all part of that. And then once they come along and they see with it, and then, you know, we treat them up. That's what I'm kind of hoping for by the end of the year. And of course, we have to make our adjustments and modify ourselves to whatever new content happens, updates, blah blah blah, but at the very least we'll have a foundation that we can work with. Thank you for all the comfy and relaxing content, though. Hey Ren, I really appreciate that comment. Thank you for subbing to the channel. No problem. I'm glad you find this place comfy and relaxing, because that's kind of the vibe that I have. And that's what I would like to share with all of you. Even if we're doing like crazy content, it's still, I would like to hope, chill. I would say 80%. for the guys chasing the title, 80%. But I know there are people, Kradish, that have already said, I'm gonna be healer first, I'm gonna be this first, I'm gonna be black mage first. Like, some people are taking the mantle of like the other jobs already. Like, they're not gonna go compete for world first, like in general, but they'll compete for like world first on X job. So that's kind of cool. Have I seen his chair? Yeah, have you seen my chair? Although Mimic Bongo doesn't sit in a chair. I think the cat just kind of stands, but you know. I dashed through a science trap and didn't get hit by it, but the enemy got hit by Reaper. That's the second report that I've heard that working, I love you, so I wonder if that trap is like a smaller range than a landmine. Second time I've heard that happening. Okay, let me see if this is a mimic room. Actually, I can't see it. Wait. Multiple rooms. Hey Liverpox! I got my first Queen Palace this week! Nice! Couldn't have done it without... I'm sure you could have done it without me. It just took... We just sped up the process, that's all it is. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the content. First and foremost, I am really happy that you're having fun with the content. That's amongst anything else important. But congratulations, welcome to the club. Let's go, dude. And I love it when you guys come in and tell me these things, so thank you so much for sharing that. That's what it's all about, you know? I love doing the runs, I like showcasing these runs and like having fun with them, you know, quote unquote being a gamer, but also kind of at the end of the day it is also about helping you guys get to that same level and get your own players. Because we all know how heck of a challenge this thing is, you know? This is not a pushover. You really have to put a lot of effort into it, so we want to give you as much information as possible, and that's getting better day by day. And I love it. And now it's not even just me anymore. Actually, thankfully, it's not just me anymore. I mean, I can only do so much, but now there's so many avenues where information is getting put out there, all for the reason of helping people get better. It's fantastic. This is the first Mimic Bombo VTuber Deep Dungeon run. The first one? No, I did one last week. When we set up the Astro last week, so technically it's the second. Actually, there was technically one time where I did not have my camera on about a year or two ago, and that's when I just felt like shit and I kept coughing all the time. That was like back in like 2019. I didn't have a webcam on, but every other time I've always had a webcam on. I died to Chimera 181. Unfortunate situation. Really unfortunate situation. I was fighting a bomb in a Chimera in a hallway, like this, and I was backing up like this to avoid some you know, just a general auto attack. But as I was backing up, Awamora Kampa came into my screen. So I redirected here. Once I got to the middle, once I was running straight, the Chimera used Ram's voice right here and I couldn't get out. Just really unfortunate. I didn't have sprint up either, so it was just GG at that point. Because I had no witching and I had no raising. So if I took the Warmora Kampa, I would have been screwed, so I could not aggro that thing. So my instinct was to redirect my direction and go the opposite way, but that then caught me into the Ram's voice. Chimera timed it perfectly too. Timed it when I was right dead center. A freaking jerk, dude. Oh, there's 3. Sweet. They're learning? Yeah. I really hate when they go big brain on me. It's very rare when I get caught off guard, you know? But that caught me off guard. For a split moment. Yes. Couple. Also set up the next room. What level is gravity? Oh, next level. Okay. Okay, I'll have AoE next level. Good. We can go way faster after this. Intuition. Not that way. Trying to find the altered room. Oh, guess I'm not seeing it here. Almost have gravity, which will make this a lot faster if I don't die. Got him. Nice. That worked out. Finally, a friggin' silver chest shows up. Like, I never got one in my run yesterday. Well, that's good. All those dead Spriggans? Good. Might be a little much. I hate witching for this. I shouldn't have used the potion there though, to be fair. I'm trying to reserve my damn potions, I use one. Okay. And this was the witching. So I just beat Behemoth for the first time. I got to floor 187. Awesome job. Problem is, I got Dragon Worm treasure room that blocked me from leaving, so I had to basically... wow. How do you recommend I stay motivated for another run? Let's go back in. We actually just had that conversation a little bit earlier. A couple people gave some really cool advice. I mean, for me, I just go right back in. Like we failed yesterday. I failed right on the first floor, 181 plus. And we're back in. Some people need to take a break. Some people switch jobs. But, you know, it happens. I mean, the way, especially with 187, what you want to have by then is you want to have a couple rages, like one or at least one rage to be working with. So, I mean, if you had a rage, you would have been able to maybe get around that. Although if it's a multitude of worms, then you probably would have gotten blasted to hell, to be fair. But, you know, you try to have enough tools to get up there so that if that happens, you will be able to get out of that. That's for sure. So one thing to maybe think of is maybe see if you can clean up the previous set, you know, try to get to 181 with more palms. Because for the most part on most jobs, I'm able to get to 189 with at least 2 rages, or 1 rage. Get to the 190 boss with at least 1 rage. So I have rages for those last 3. And to burn them when we run into an issue like that, if that makes sense. Had a rage, but there was 6 words when I pushed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, another way you could handle that. Yeah, what Liverpox said, that was what I was about to say. You could run up to there, try to see if you can heal through just long enough to get close to the treasure room, and then witching, and then rage. That could be a play. You'd be able to mitigate that way. Something to consider for the future, if you had a witching, that is. Other than that, it's just to hope that you can just like kind of push away from them and just like whittle them down. But the chances of that happening a second time, it's really low. I mean, with the amount of runs I've taken in, I have only seen a big worm treasure room like my lifetime, maybe like 3 or 4 times, and I've seen 181 plus so many times too. So it's not very common. So more than likely you just won't see it again for a couple runs, but yeah, if anything, that's the kind of plan you want to go for. Maybe move the potion so you can't press it by reflex. Oh, yeah, true, Biftek, I could, but in that scenario, it wasn't the problem of me using the potion, it was the problem of me making too big of a pull that I wasn't going to live through. And then I used the potion because I knew I wasn't going to survive. Yeah, I would say it's extremely unlucky. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same freak. Like, the chance of you getting 6 worms in a treasure room is almost is the same as getting like a mimic treasure room, if that makes sense. That's the chances of that happening. It's not very common. Hey Gabriel, how you doing? I had a run die 181. I was surprised I made it to 170s considering I had the Gloom set. Hold on. Yeah, hey, you know, sometimes you really do surprise yourself. You kind of set like a certain benchmark, you get there and like, hey man, let's just go house money. And that's okay. Get as much experience as you can. I will actually record, Gabriel, when we do SOP later. I'm not going to record this, because this is going to be whatever. If the bitrate goes bad here, I don't really care. But I will record when we do SOP later. I have a good feeling about SOP. I'm going to try my best, but I have a good feeling about SOP later. Mimic Treasure Room is an amazing experience though. Witching them and still being ripped to shreds in seconds, couldn't even get... Well, you know what? It's nice that you can laugh after it. See, with how I handle Mimic Treasure Room, is I'll very slowly walk to them and let them aggro me, and just try to let them come to me. That's how I try to do it. I'm trying to stay consistent and comfortable with the higher floors out of this content, and when the next one comes out, I want to be learning and pushing. Hey, we're all gonna be learning together, Swiss. You know, you can come to me, but I'm not gonna know shit, dude. People are gonna come to me like, hey, how do you handle the 60 boss? And I'll be like, I don't know, I haven't gotten there yet. I'll get back to me in like a week or something. I can't wait to like make that as my comment, you know. I just don't know. I don't know the answer. Because with like Deep Dungeon now, I know everything. Like, I would like to think I do know everything. Like, I've experienced everything. We've done all the jobs pretty much. So I would have this knowledge that, like, you know, someone asks the question, I should know the answer. But man, it'd be so fun when the next one comes in, I just don't have the answer because I just don't know, you know? And it really will be like a collaborative effort. Like, I'm just gonna have to be like, hey chat, can you answer this question? Because I just don't know. Like the webcam. Yeah, the webcam's good, dude. I love it. I want to be the learning. Yeah. Oh man, it's going to be experience. It's going to be an experience twist that I've never had before too. Because when Heaven on High came out, we were still kind of on our own. I mean, Meiji was doing her thing. You know, some of the other guys were clearly doing their own thing. At the time when Ali was there and Zudo Mayo was doing it and all that, like, and Taylor Swift and all them. Like, we were all kind of not talking with each other, but we were looking through the boards. But now the community exists. And we will be having discussions clearly, so it's gonna be a really interesting experience. Oh yeah, oh dude, yeah, it's been awesome to see, and I definitely don't take it for granted. That's for sure. I remember what it was in the early days, where there wasn't a community period, and seeing what it is now, honestly, it's just the best thing ever. I love it. It's thanks to you guys. I mean, you know, you all could just be doing something else. But no, you're here. You're contributing, you're participating, you're excited for it. So it is thanks to you, but it's cool to see. Safety. Watch me hit a trap before I hit the safety. Freaking owls, dude. Can any job do these pulls? You know, Machinists technically can. Because what's funny with Machinists is that you have spread shots. Spread shot shoots behind you, so you can actually keep running without actually stopping. And you can still do damage, so it's kind of nice. I mean, the other healers for sure can. Tanks could. Like, warriors, I think, should be able to do it. I think actually all the tanks can. I mean, you have Living Dead by now, so you could do it. No traps allowed. True. I remember when the first Machinist clear happened, we were all thinking this should be ushered in the new era of Deep Dungeon Boy, right? Yeah. Man, even I don't remember the first Machinist clear. Or can do this easy with the other tanks might need sus-pops. Sus-pops. Hey, what's up, Naxty? Naxty, you're gonna become my warrior guru. Are you ready to take that mantle? Oh, I do have the thing. Bro, I legit need to farm my 8th to pull up again. I'm doing no sussy wussy. Oh, do it! You know, that was one thing I wanted to try, Naxty, but I'm now caught up in Astro, so I won't be able to do it on my end. I really wanted to do no sustaining potion warrior, even Behemoth. Like, even Behemoth, no sustaining. And I wanted to see if it was possible. But if you're gonna do it, let's go, dude. Save me the work. You do it. Thanks for the advice. I just started up another run. Maybe this time I'll be luckier. Yeah. Hey, Virtual. Just keep learning, man. You know, you're gonna encounter really weird stuff that'll happen in the run. You'll scratch your head a little bit. You get frustrated, but it's okay. Like, I will definitely tell you, there is probably nothing that you will experience that someone else hasn't experienced. Like, man, like the amount of runs people have had, the amount of times people have talked about stuff. I think someone has experienced something out there, so you're not alone. Treasure room worms? Oh yeah. You know how many videos, Virtual, that I've seen from, like, I've seen maybe like a good like 10 videos, both from JP and NA. There was 2 JP videos that were hilarious and sad. There was one where it was a scholar in Gloomfloor. It was a Lala scholar. He was just running around like 180 something plus. He turns a corner, blasted, duty failed. Turns a corner on Scholar and just gets blasted and fails. And then there was another one where I think it was a Machinist. A Machinist was going through a room. He sees a silver chest, I think. And I think he pops the silver chest, and then he didn't see the treasure room, and then the Warves blast him after the silver chest, and then he duty fails right there. Yeah, that's the glory of freaking silver chest rooms. I'm sorry, worm treasure rooms, dude. It's just, you just turn a corner and just literally, like, you know, surprise motherfucker, dude. But it happens, and it's not very common, but it happens. And it almost kind of sucks that you have to almost kind of butt clench and be ready for it, you know? But it's just part of the process. Why do people touch silver chests? Oh, okay, so points. People will do it for points. You'll see me do it because I want them to explode to get a quick kill. So you'll see me do it a lot on especially Astro, but points predominantly for Palace. I'm 95% confident you do without sustain. I was about 80% confident in Naxty, but I didn't really hash out a game plan myself. Did I miss all these enemies? What the hell? I was about 90%, I was about like 80% confident, but I didn't really look at the rotation. I still would love to do it myself, but it has to be after Astro at this point, so I'm gonna be delayed for like 2 months or something. Maybe all year I'll be delayed. I pulled 11 enemies, so in the early 20s set as Reaper. It took me 3 minutes to kill everything due to the amount of cutting I had to do. Oh no. Oh, I don't have a Lust. Feels bad. Does that mean there's no counter to worm treasure rooms? Just don't, just when you see it, like, be very careful. That's the only thing I can tell you. Just be very careful. I mean, you can take the hits one at a time. They have a max distance, like, they're not gonna shoot you, like, you know, across the entire map, so you just have to plan it out a little bit, but it's very hard to react to it. My game plan includes enrolling 2 meteors with— oh, you're gonna go for the double. Ooh. That is gonna be hard. Okay, good luck. Someone's gotta try it. What's up, Callie? Excuse me. Might have to regen. Yeah, I'm gonna have to regen. My steel is down, so I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Oh, I'm not gonna get the speed run. Feels bad. Gonna have to reset again. I keep resetting this Astro file because we don't get the speed run. How could I? Speedrun up to 150? You got it, Biptech. How long does the boss take again at 150? 25 minutes? You got it. I'll do it just for you, dude. Yeah. Yep. It sounds completely viable. Yeah, it sounds viable, yeah. God damn it! I should have taken the other card. Not that it matters, it's just more for future reference. Okay, let's go. 3, 1, blitz. More time-worn artifacts, let's go! Our climb to 999 continues. Big ass room. Congrats on the level up, thanks, appreciate it. I'll use a rage here. Kind of ahead on levels. Actually, that was a level up from for 52, not for Astro. I actually took a look. I wasn't quite there yet, but Mr. Perry Fridge. Yo, shoutouts to Perry. Deep Dungeon. What the hell happened to that succubus? Am I going? No, only 50, only 50. So what I'll do is we'll go 1 to 50 today, and then after I'll swap to SOP. And we'll do a couple speed runs until maybe about 3 AM, and then I'll go to sleep. Shout out Perry. Perry, what's up? How was stream? Were you doing ultis or were you doing Deep Dungeon today? Yeah, I'm like Loken, I'm really liking this split up right now. I do just 1 to 50, it usually takes about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then kind of calm everything down by doing speedruns after. Oh, it's kind of nice. But even if I don't do the speedruns, just doing this in like 3 days now has been... I've really been liking this. This is nice, for specifically Astro. These are progs, slowly making progress. Nice. So what are we up to for DSR? Are we up to Double Dragons, obviously? Up to the final phase, P7, clearly. So Wrath of Heavens. Oh, nice. $121, yeah, it's a lot. I would finish up, so like right now, if I were to do 200 floors, Loken, for the past 2 weeks, excuse me, fucking serious. It would take me, I would finish up at 5 AM. If not past that. So right now, my maximum is like 4 AM. So this week would have been 4 AM. Last week would have been 4 AM, so that's not bad. I'll do 4 AM. 5 AM is just, that's really late. That's crazy. I was fighting a boss when the comic came up. Homie 2 Meteors. Oh yeah, Naxty. I'm not sure if you saw I Love You's thingy. But if you're here and listening, what's your timing for trying to do it and trying to do one home gain 2 meteors? So phase 5, kind of memeing on the other sub, so you need to clean up. Gotcha. I saw a clip in Discord where Gunbreaker pulled it off. Looks like you get hit in bone, Reddit's cast by reaches O. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I wonder how ping dependent that is though. I wonder how ping dependent that is, but that's fair. You know, for some reason I like, you know what, this one's probably a mimic, let's just do it. Oh my god. Why went 32? What happened? I died yesterday, so we're setting up a new run today. Saturdays are becoming the Astro setup file right now. Day one Astro. Come with me, Boogie. Oh, my cards. So right now it's Saturday setup 1 to 50, Tuesday 51 to 130, and then 31 plus to Thursday. Yeah, really interested to see what kind of ping, if that kind of strat is ping dependent. Or if it really is like server tick kind of stuff. Yeah, let's get Beauty back. My rage back too. Yeah. 9.5? I thought it was just 10. I guess I didn't look at the half integer. Alright. 9.5, alright. I'm just gonna go. I do wish you luck on that one, Axie. If I were to do it, I'm going to plan for 1. Unless I can see it repeatable and very viable, but that's a big if. 9.5 average. Oh man, the half second. Woo. Oh, good luck. Oh, yay, safety. Alright. Alright, I see it, alright. The Dark Red, I know. They're fun. I wish I could just stop botching the goddamn Red Mage one though, I'm not gonna lie. I kept botching that. Oh no, it's either I disconnect or I botched it, one or the other. Kind of annoying. Well, I mean, you've done your own nose sustaining on your end, Aurora, for healers, so you got a whole thing going on your end. You did a... Didn't you do a red mage one? Or... Did you try red mage, or was that... Am I dreaming? Someone tried a red mage one. Well, how did your red mage one go, though? Oh, Daraban. Oh, it was you, Daraban. Oh, okay, sorry. How did yours go, Daraban? Oh, you died. Oh, you died. Okay, so I did do one. Wanna try again soon? Yeah, I want to try again soon, but now my priorities have shifted. I gotta do this. Let's just sight. I'll come back for it. Oh crap! Okay, wow, 190. Damn, you guys are gamers. See, it's not as hard as it looks. It's not that bad, right? Just Vercure a lot. Jeez. Oh right, you did. I think you did that run with the trap knowledge too. So that was extra awesome. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, I'm literally not targeting the... Lots of Matrix walking. I love blowing up Dwight Sheed's mine. I love how you have that unique thing to your stream now, man. Oh, such a cool thing. You know, at some point I'll be able to study that video. I just need to give myself time for it, but honestly, I think it's just so cool that's your thing now. It's just sick. It's so cool. It's so cool that not only... See, I think the best part is that it isn't just talk, right? Because I used to joke about that. I mean, I don't know if you've heard me talk about joking like how one day we'll have a situation where someone can literally walk through the rooms with knowing all the trap locations. Like, I knew that was viable because I wasn't about to do the research myself. I mean, that just seemed insane. But obviously you took it upon yourself to do it, and then now it's clearly viable and doable and everything. And I think it's so cool that it's a reality. And not only is it a reality, it's like you are showcasing it. You are showing everyone that, yeah, it's actually possible. I mean, I had fun showing like the Stonehenge traps and the big cube traps. You know, being like, oh look, there's a trap here. I swear, and then you hit the site and it's like, oh yeah, there it is. See, I knew it. You got the whole damn thing set up. Holy crap. It honestly, if Monk wasn't such an ass job right now, I would be so motivated to take Monk in and really study that video. But I cannot take myself to play Monk again, man. I can't do Monk. They have to revamp it again. I cannot play Monk. The job irritates me to no end. I hate Monk. I really fucking hate Monk, dude. Ass job. Monk main's in shambles. I mean Monk in like Monk in like 81 plus I think is fine. Like I was like leveling Monk for a second in Tower of Babel. No, Tower of Zot, I'm sorry, Tower of Zot, and I'm like, wow, this is fun. I like Monk. But not for Deep Dungeon. Oh my god, for Deep Dungeon, forget it, dude. I can't play Deep Dungeon. Is rare to me real form Deep Dungeon? I know it's rare. Good morning. Shinano, it's good to see you at the beginning of stream this time. I'll be here for a little bit. Past couple times he popped in, I'm like ending stream, but this time I'll be here for a couple hours. I miss OG City Monks, man. Gradish, I miss it. I wish I had it back. It was so much fun. Now it's just like... It feels so slow. Monk is just really slow. Like, it has, like, basically it kind of has OG cities, but not really. You know, you used to be able to do... I guess you have Forbidden Chakra, but that's about it. Like, you had Elixir, you had this and that. Like, it felt spammy. Like, Dragoon feels Dragoon feels the way I like to play the job right now. But Monk just feels like you have to build a combo. It's just so slow. and then you lost your Earth stance. So it's even weaker because you don't have that 10% innate defense anymore. And you don't have wind stance either. Like, the stances were tremendous for Monk. You know, you swap to wind stance when you're moving around the floors. You went to Earth stance when you're tanking. You went to fire stance when you were bursting. Like, it had a lot of like versatility, but now the stances don't exist, and it didn't give it the 10%, so you're extra squishy. You don't have the movement speed. You're basically having to build up your dumb combo for a bigger hit, which is so lame. Like Shadowbringer, at the very least, even Shadowbringer Monk, you had, again, Forbidden Chakra, Elixir, 30-second Elixir, you had 1 minute Dragon Kick. You know, all OGCDs. It was fun to walk up to an enemy and just basically blow it up because all the OGCDs are ready to go. And it was even more fun when you had Bloodbath because you'd make it all back. But now it's just like, build a combo. It's just really lame. I just don't like it. I felt so bored on the job. Hey Cass, how you doing? But like I said, I mean, Monk in higher level content I think is pretty fun, and I can totally understand how it's more fun there, but it's honestly the same as how Reaper feels. I'm not gonna lie, Reaper is kind of boring in the lower floors, but what makes up for it is the fact that your damage is out of control. And so you have fun because you blow shit up. That's why Reaper's fun. Monk? Not even close to the damage that Reaper has. None here. None Palace, none Heaven on High. And you just feel like you're just playing a weaker version of Monk at this point. Except on the bosses. Now, when you're on the bosses from Monk, Monk feels great, because you feel like you really crush the bosses. Like, I think I remember when I did the 190 boss on Monk, I was surprised how fast I beat the 190 boss. Like, it has great damage, great sustained damage, just like Gunbreaker. The longer the fight, the better the damage Monk gives, but still, like, it's just not, I don't know, it's just not fun. That's just the whole problem. You feel so limited with that job. I don't know what this is. I'm a Monk Zip, like when I raid, but I never played it on the melee. Gotcha. I like Summoner for sure, but for detention I prefer Sage. I don't know why, I'm still trying to... Sage is just fun. It's just a fun job. You feel very durable. You know what satisfied me with Sage, Gabriel, was the effects, the animation. I loved it. Sound effects, animation, awesome. So that was kind of what definitely made me like Sage a lot. Full on Beige, alright. Just loves Kingdom Hearts ass noises, all the Sage buttons. Is that what you think of it? Like honest question, is that actually what you think of the Sage noises? Or like it makes you think of Kingdom Hearts, really? See, I just didn't play enough Kingdom Hearts to even make that association at all, but that's an interesting take. That's a treasure. That's a treasure. Oh, and I just get a rage. Okay, well, let's use it. Reminds you of Kingdom Hearts. Interesting. Okay, I have a couple friends playing Kingdom Hearts on stream, so maybe I'll try to pay attention to that a little bit to see if I can see that. I never drew the association. I watched a fair bit of KH Rando. Definitely too much. Gotcha. Yeah, but I have a buddy of mine on Drifter who does a lot of Kingdom Hearts and does rando runs, so I can definitely maybe pay attention next time if they ever do it. Okay, I'm gonna get the level, so now we can go faster because we'll hit 60. I think it's the first thing I broke. Lurk, say hi, good luck. I think that's the first thing I broke look to say. So good luck, have fun, DD, and this will be. Yeah, I appreciate that. I kind of want to take Monkey to Deep Dungeon, but level 60 sucks and having a high scale community because I don't know how to handle high mobs. You just pull and then you do Riddle of Earth when you're about to take big damage. It's not that simple, but that's how you do it. Do 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 do. You miss Riddle of Earth? Well, the Shadowbringer Riddle of Earth. I mean, you still have it now, but it's not as good. Oh, funny. Nice, I pulled up on Lust. There is 60, alright, we're good to go. Now we get to go speedrun. Because I don't need extra kills, we hit 60, we're good to go. I was only doing massively big pulls to keep the XP flowing, but now we don't have to do that anymore. Oh, got stuck on the invisible wall. Positionals back so that it can be spammed even harder. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I'm gonna take a monk anyway. Oh my god. How far am I gonna go? I'm gonna stop because I might step on a trap at this location. Are you hungry? I had a big dinner, so I'm good to go. I'm not gonna be hungry all night. Part of the reason why I'll see if that helps me sleep, having a bigger dinner. Damn it. Okay. God damn it. I do have talk about you have talkers in Brazil, just music is catching. Fair. So big. Do 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 do. Okay, so let's do here, here, here. Got it all out. I was making a joke, with the 16 trailer, Because you know how a lot of times when we hear the lyrics of these songs, our first like misheard lyric always ends up being food. Like for some reason it always is food. People think of food every single time. So I joked with the 16 trailer. I'm like, oh, well, since they already gave us the lyrics, I guess we're not gonna confuse it with food anymore. Because in the trailer, at the end of the trailer, they started saying off the names of the primals in the chorus. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, well now we know what they are. It's always food, man. It's always food, but I don't blame him. Food's a good one. I'm actually I was half wanting to see if someone would put out a meme video where they actually still misheard food lyrics for like Phoenix and like Titan and Garuda and all that. Like, what would it sound like for food? Good as food because you like chicken. You know she rips arms off. Did you see that? She's a little aggro, dude. You know, watch your arms, you know, just tear it off. So she's spicy, guy. Yeah. Yeah, she real spicy, dude. Alright, 10 more, let's go. 10 more, let's go. Last 10 for the day, and then we'll swap to Stranger Paradise for a couple hours. Burpee. Why is it always the end of the room? Okay, yeah, I did it last week, it was great. But I'm so itching to do Strangers, man. Let's do Strangers real bad. Oh shit. That actually hurt, hello? Hey Cal, it's going pretty well. Thanks for asking. How are you doing this Saturday? I'm kinda up for gaming today, so hello. So how much in the world is Relzer? Oh yeah, Relzer. Getting ahead of you. How in the world is he? He's a true speedrunner. I loves you. I am not a speedrunner, man. I still don't think I can call myself a speedrunner yet. You know, like I'm still fledging. I'm still so new into this whole dynamic of speedrunning games. So there's so much I need to learn. But I think Relzard is kind of a pro. I think he's done multiple different games and everything. So it's probably just the knowledge of what to look for and how to conduct it, and maybe even like you can maybe even think of like a process in which he breaks down the game. Maybe he just understands the game better than anyone else right now, who knows, but yeah, that's the only explanation I can give. But like I said, I'm not even at the point where I can look at a run and be like, you know what, let's try this out. Let's see if this makes us go faster. I can't even get there because he keeps going faster and faster. I mean, also, he could just have more time. Like, he could just be able to just do it more than I can, because I only really do it like once or twice a week. He might be putting in multiple hours, multiple days. So that could also be a reasoning why, you know? Not too bad, thank you. Just chilling my cat today. Ooh, has to run. Hey, nice and clean. We're just doing 1 to 50 to get the preliminary out of the way. So it's just going nice and smooth, no complaints at all. I did use one sustaining potion, so that kind of sucks, but it's alright. Now we're just trying to get off of this floor as fast as possible. With the set as fast as possible. Because I keep motivating to keep the title. I am pushing it constantly, to be fair. Like, I am chasing him down. I'm the only one kind of chasing him down. There hasn't really been a new submission for a while. So, could be Wallen, could be. I'll take that as a reasoning for sure. I need more than this. Oops, I medicated by accident. I need like 5 or 6. 6 would be good. Can you interrupt me with the Ripper Claw? Okay. Let's hear a yella. There it is, found it. And there's the exit. More than likely I need more than 3. Why does every room look like the same? You gotta find that, like, that special, that special, trait about it to decipher it there, man. Nice. It's tricky because I kind of want to save them, but yeah, you gotta, more like you have to ask the game to give me sites. I mean, if I overcap, then I'm using it. So. You know, Daraban, here's something that will be totally like mega niche. And I don't know if this is even possible. Did you hear about the rare oddity that happens in 141? Where people have been spawning into 141 and then triggering some type of luring trap before you even get into the room? I wonder if your trap analysis can decipher, like, potentially if there's like a specific room, why that happens, or a specific layout. Now, it's so rare though. I've heard it only happen like 5 times, and it happened to me 1 time. Man, that'd be wild. I have a theory too. I'd like to hear yours, Naxty, but as far as I know, it's only happened in 141. I think it's only happened in 141. And then bear in mind how many times have I done Deep Dungeon and it's only happened to me once? That says a lot, like how rare that thing is. What the hell are you doing, Wraith? Get out of here. Do you think it happens to you, Callie? Yeah, I heard it talked about a few times in the big Deep Dungeon Discord. I have my clip of it. So that definitely happened at least maybe 5 times or something. Yeah, potentially. It's like a very, it seems to be a very specific layout, a very specific spawn. What are you laughing about, Elmers? Oh, really? Interesting. No, they're not on top of you. What it looks like, Killajolt, is that the moment you load into 141, it's like you triggered a loading trap, and whatever location they're coming from, they're running towards your spot. So it's not that they spawn on top of you, it's more that it's like you stepped over the trap and now they're tracking you down, kind of thing. Let's leave the song on for a little bit, shall we? Since you have invuln pre-commence, it would explain why luring is the only one that does anything, so as landmines, debuffs, traps would be ignored. I mean, I guess it could still trigger, but you would... But like, if I recall correctly, Naxty, the only reason why I assumed there was a luring trap is because there was 3 enemies and they were running towards me. It wasn't in the dialogue, it wasn't in the chat log, because it would show up in the chat log if you triggered a trap. So you trigger the trap prior to, like, yourself loading into the screen or something like that. I see... Oh, sorry, I missed your thing. Okay. I was probably doing a big pull when you said it. My theory would be that it was instancing to your PoTD character at X needs to be teleported. Needs to be teleported to the proper rune spawn point, and perhaps another as well that can be in such a way that a loading trap in between spawn, teleportation, interplay. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, if it happens preloading, yeah, exactly. You found out how to move the camera faster? Are you using a mouse there, Ben? I think it's a stupid question. Are you using a DDR pad? Probably a more valuable question. Talking about redacted? Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you mean. Understood. Understood. I'm now on the same page as you people. Try the Logitech racing wheel. Doesn't like PlayStation have one? That was where the esports video had that guy playing on a steering wheel for Evo. There's a guy who played Evo who did the Evo competition on a steering wheel and won. Yeah, I think I know what they're talking about. That's alright. Hey, what's up, Dante? How you doing? I mean, you could technically talk about it. It's just, you know, I won't say a word. Nice. We're playing Deep Dungeon using Teiko no Tatsujin. Send me a picture. There's a dude with a piano controller. A piano controller? Like a little piano, and then there's just like controller on it. Yo. I almost feel like if I ever do Evo, I'd be obligated to do it on full keyboard or something. Clickety clack. Oh shit! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Rip. I'll never see an alteration ever again in this set. Because like me, I play like piano mode. Did I safety? No. Yeah, I know, I did it again. I gotta reset it again. Oh good, I'm going towards the exit. Oh. Seems to be a lot of shit here. No brakes? It's already hard enough to play on a DDR pad, dude, no brakes. Oh, that was enough. Well, that's awkward. Alright, thank you. I'll take a look at it after stream. Wait, let's pick a good last song. No. That's a good one. We're gonna hear that later. No. Nintendo's gonna come after me. Bismarck. Okay, we'll take this one. Paradigm shift. I was joking with Aurora about how I'm gonna discover all the trap spots in New Deep Dungeon before I step in myself. I might actually happen at that rate doing main story. What's up with you guys not doing main story? What's wrong with you people? Actually, I haven't done main story yet either. I'm behind on 6.1. I looked at my thing. I'm like, oh, I didn't do it yet. Guess I'll do it sometime before 6.2. I should. I'm playing like Elden in my off time now. I still feel bad I didn't beat that game, but I'm not gonna stream it. I'll just beat it off stream. Cause I've been playing Elden like 1 hour, stop. 1 hour, stop. There's no way I could stream that. No freaking way I could stream it like that. Holy crap. What kind of build? So right now I have a Great Katana. I like the Great Katana a lot, so I'm using the Great Katana. And I'm using the Blood Flame thingy. But I'm definitely not using it to its finest. I didn't switch off, it's just I wanted to do a melee build. I wanted to do a fast melee build, but then I fell in love with the Great Katana. I'm still trying to find a second katana though. I haven't found one, but it's alright. Details. I'm just going through the flow and just killing things. It's great. But it's kind of been nice just like popping it in for like, you know, hour, half hour, do a boss and then do something else and then come back to it later. Kind of nice. Although it's kind of funny because I found a lot of spells now that I've run into that I'm like, oh man, this would be so good in my sorcerer, but not quite there anymore. But I will beat that game. I really want to beat the game. Like, I don't care what ending I get. I know there's like multiple endings or something, I just want to get to unending and then I'll be happy, and I can at least say I beat the game. I don't want to really get the trophies. I mean, I could if I really get into it, but it just kind of sits in me that like I bought the game. I do like the game. Like I don't hate the game. I think it's fun. It's just, you know, I had other priorities, and I never went back to it. Oh, sorry, Elden. I'm doing Elden on my off time. It's the game I'm playing off stream. I'm pretty much any other game I'm playing is on stream, but that's the one game I'm playing off stream. We're doing Dwarf on Fridays. That was fun. I had a lot of fun with Dwarf. It's just on Thursday I was really tired, so I couldn't really go too much longer. I'll probably go longer on Friday if I get some better sleep. But I was really tired on Thursday, so I could only go up to 1. I think it's pretty fun. Pretty solid game. I'm at the end boss and I paused until we... Oh, I see. Okay. I see. Yeah, I just wanna beat the games, you know, and I'll be happy. Just beat it once and I'm good to go. Just to say I beat it. I do not want to be that person who plays like, you know, 5 games on stream and then beats like none of them for like the entire year. Like I do not want to be that person. I play a game, I'm beating it. At some point, whether it's on stream or off stream, I'm gonna beat it. I mean, we've beaten I've beaten 1, 2, 3 games on stream so far. Ever since we started doing, actually technically 4 games. I beat Near Replicant all the way through about a year ago. We beat Triangle, 2 endings on Triangle. We're destroying Stranger Paradise. We beat Yangard, and we're gonna try to beat Dwarf on stream. So I'm really excited about that. You said you were gonna use a great. You said you were using great. Yeah, I said I was using a great. Well, I was using a katana. I mean, it looked like a great katana, but I guess it's a katana. I don't use it two-handed though. You might live a live. Live a life. That game is not on my radar. What is that game? I think I did hear about it, but I'm not sure what that game is. I think right now, you know what games I have in my near futures, you know? It's Fire Emblem Warrior, and then Stray. I'm gonna play Stray. I'm totally gonna play Stray. Stray is gonna happen in July. I'm playing that game. It's up for Switch order. Yeah, I don't know anything about that game though. Stray looks amazing. I'm gonna have fun. One of my good friends totally wants me to play it too. One of my favorite video game songs from that. Interesting, okay. I should listen to it at least. Yo. So that's the file. We are only going up to 150, but we're gonna be swapping games today. I only wanted to do 150 so I can keep my sanity. But hey guys, I do appreciate you being here. We're not gonna end stream. We're gonna be swapping games to Stranger Paradise speedruns. If you are kind of curious about that, I need to update that. That is actually inaccurate now. But we are chasing down Mr. Rank 1. I am rank 2. I'm actually rank 2 by quite a margin from rank 3. But we are trying to chase down rank 2 right now. I'm sorry, we're trying to chase down rank 1, I'm sorry. And I feel pretty confident that I might get a PB potentially in my next run. So that's what we're doing. If you guys are just here for the 14 and for the PoTD, thank you for watching. Definitely join us on Discord, follow the Twitter. Runs like this will show up on the first YouTube channel, so we will definitely get this up eventually by next week. I'm gonna work on the last one we did. That'll show up sometime next week as well. So definitely look forward to that. And then the variety game we'll play will be in the second YouTube channel. So how did the last one? We did 181. I died to a Chimera. Good times. Okay, so let me swap up some of the information here. So give me a second while we let me go into the BRB as well.